George,
I've already got notes.
you're the
Yeah, I
boss.
don't have any, I really, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
To jot it down.
I don't know, yeah.
I'll give it to you, Joe. You're the boss.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I don't know what kind of a business this is, and you're the employee.
Okay.
And the employee tries to keep her job and talk his way out of being fired. The boss starts being polite but gets more and more heated as the employee pleads. So make it up. I don't know what she did. I don't know why you want to say. I don't know what kind of a business it is. But let's see a little. Let's see a little something go. You can make it loving. You can make it heated. You can make it miserable. Whatever you want. Go.
All of those. Hi. You know, I wanted to talk to you today about your performance recently. And I
Are you not
noticed,
talking the hallway?
I know, well,
Can we maybe
we
go
could
in
be
your
private.
office?
We could be private, yeah. I think that's actually the best way to do this, okay? If we want to get 2 seats?
Is it okay to move this?
It's not mine. Let me get 2 seats.
Okay.
Let me get office.
There's one there.
Makes it nice. Okay, as I was saying in the hallway, I wanted to talk to you today about a couple of issues regarding your performance recently. Now, do you have any notions of what I'm talking about?
This is news to me. I've worked here 30 years and I've got the top rating every year.
And 30 years is a long time to be doing the same thing repetitively, okay? And sometimes you fall into what you call maybe like habits. Sometimes we have good habits, sometimes we have bad habits, sometimes we have things that we're doing that we may not know or like what we're doing. Have you ever experienced that?
It's interesting that you bring that up because last year you sent me to this training class and it said we need to weigh the pros and cons. Like there are certain things that you need to repeat, positive behaviors and things you excel at. You should continue to do that and then continue to stretch yourself and take on new challenges and new assignments. And it's been really exciting here that I can try some new things in different areas.
And what have you done in terms of applying that training here the last couple of months?
Oh, actually, remember I brought in this new program for people leaving the company that we debrief them. So when they leave, we try and get a lot of the information that's in their head that's not written down anywhere. And since we're in the chemical industry, that's like really important to know all the ins and outs of the formulation, otherwise the product is going to be a bust. And being globally, if we find something that saves money in one country, we could just multiply it to the 70 countries that we manufacture the product.
And how is that program working? Now, what have you found out about what people know, the institutional memories, and how have you recorded that?
Actually, I do facilitations. I get people together in a think tank session, and I get, see, a lot of times the expert doesn't think he knows anything. But if we excite them with curiosity and questions, it's like all of a sudden things that they're obvious to them but not obvious to the rest of the world, the beans get spilled. And so, you know, it's the opportunity to stimulate all kinds of questions to this individual because, yes, they'll probably be open for people to call them for a few months after they leave, but years after they leave, they're not going to answer the phone or communicate. They don't want, you know, don't ring me.
Not to interrupt you, but I think we've come to the crux of the issue here. A part of the training was that, yes, you were supposed to do that. Yes, you were supposed to record that. And yes, I was supposed to receive those reports, which I have not received. This is the issue that I'm facing. And one of the issues that I face is that I have to report to my superiors what you've been doing to justify the expense that we made in order to send you this training. So I would get the information I need to make decisions
You know,
for corporate.
I just so happen to have these reports on.
Well, of course you have them, but I don't have them.
Okay.
And that's the whole issue. And we're talking about timely release, timely reporting. Sure, you can give these tomorrow, the next day, or next week. That's not timely. I needed them last week.
Okay, so
And your
let's-
delay has caused me problems, which is going to cause you problems now.
Okay, so what I see is there is a disconnect between when you're anticipating the results and I think what the deadlines are. So
That's
let's
interesting. That's
just-
an interesting justification, interesting rationalization. You have a schedule, you knew what the schedule was, you haven't maintained it, and that's the issue that we're faced with today.
Well, you know, I gave you a paper copy, but the original report I actually sent you by email. Should I get my laptop out and maybe resend them to you?
Okay.
Okay?
Wow, it was great. I wouldn't want to face either one of you.